Hello everyone, welcome to another crafty decor party. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 6 DIY Dollar Tree Christmas decor crafts. This is episode 6 in my huge I Love Christmas series. I also did a huge I Love Fall series with over 100 Dollar Tree Halloween and fall decor DIYs. I'm going to link the fall and Christmas series playlist down below in the description box. All you guys have to do is click on them and they'll play through all of the DIYs, home decor, baking, cooking, and cleaning to get you guys totally inspired. So I love to share with you guys how you can make your homes boutique gorgeous on a teeny tiny budget. You don't have to break the bank to have a fabulous home. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this video. Plug in your glue guns, get out your glitter and paint, and let's get to crafting. For the first Dollar Tree DIY, we're going to create a really adorable Santa Please Stop Here sign. So I'm taking one of those little Santa Stop Here templates from Dollar Tree, and I'm just taking some Scotch tape and I'm taping it to this little piece of canvas. You could also repurpose and reuse one of those Dollar Tree seasonal signs by painting it white. And then I'm taking some red spray paint and I'm just going to spray paint over the entire template. You guys could also just use regular craft paint. So here it is after I spray painted it. Now I'm going for kind of that vintage look with this. So I'm just adding some white paint and I added a huge dollop to the top of this. And I will tell you, I probably should have just added it to a plate and painted from there, but I wanted to go ahead and get to work on this. So I went ahead and used the white paint and I went all the way around it. And then I'm adding back in some brown paint to kind of give it just that vintage look, maybe like it was a little bit of wood. I'm not totally for sure, but I just wasn't crazy about the amount of red that came out. And the spray paint also was a gloss spray paint. Don't use gloss spray paint, use a matte spray paint. But again, I robbed it from Mr. Romantic spray paint stash, and this was all we had on hand. So I just wanted to kind of use what I had. So here I am just going ahead and just kind of using some paint to go in and around the entire sign. And then I want to go ahead and take some really adorable candy stripe ribbon. I found this at Hobby Lobby, but Dollar Tree also does carry a pretty little candy striped ribbon as well. So I'm just going to take this ribbon and I'm going to hot glue around the little sign to kind of give it a little bit of a frame. So now I'm just going to cut the ribbon in half because I didn't want to waste it. So I'm just going to hot glue all the way around the edge, and then I'm going to add the super adorable little candy stripe ribbon around the edge of this. Again, I really wanted this to feel almost like a kiddo had written a letter to Santa, but I wanted to go above our cookies and milk. We always leave out cookies and milk for Santa Claus, and we also have a Santa Pops that visits the house on Christmas Eve, which is pretty fantastic as well. I'll try to definitely share some footage of our Santa Pops. He was at our house last year baking with the kids, so Santa Pops is a pretty fabulous addition to our Christmas. So anyway, I'm just going ahead and edging this again with that really cute little candy stripe ribbon, and then I did go ahead and edge the top as well. Again, you guys get creative with this. You could also use any color that you're going for your decor. So if you're doing muted colors, you could do grays, you could do pinks, you could do purples, oranges, whatever decor style you have for Christmas. Definitely use those type of ribbons and colors. And just remember, have fun with this. Try not to be too super perfect. At first, I was a little nervous about this DIY, but as I kept on crafting, I feel like it was kind of like a Bob Ross painting. It was kind of like a little bit of a happy little accident. So anyway, comment and let me know if you guys know where I'm coming from with that. So a couple of months ago, actually, I had also picked up this super adorable little Hobby Lobby vintage Santa print paper. I knew I would use it for the holidays, and it was only $1/4. So definitely check out their little scrap paper. So I went ahead and cut out 2 of the vintage Santas. Again, you guys could use pretty much any little holiday cutout that you have on hand. And I just went ahead and glued the little vintage Santa to the top here.
here. Again, I really wanted to kind of look kind of vintage chic, that maybe, you know, any age could do something like this. Comment and let me know, how am I doing here with this? So here it is after the whole shindig, and we got it ready to roll. I did go ahead and add into these little bows. They had some kind of evergreen sprouting off the side of it. They were actually off of my Dollar Tree deer reindeer ornaments. I'm using them in a different DIY, but of course I love to repurpose and reuse, and actually I feel like this gave it a really cute little vintage touch, and voila, here we go. Santa, please stop here at our house. Definitely hoping for that. So for Santa, we love to set out milk and cookies and even some hot cocoa, and oh my goodness, it looks like Santa found some of my cookies, so maybe he actually is going to be stopping here again for the holidays, not just to be munching on my cookies. So check this out. This is so adorable, and I'm so excited for just these fun DIYs. So now I have to tidy up my area, and I am crushing on this acorn spice from Mrs. Meyer's. I get it off the Grove Collaborative website, and I do have a 5-piece free gift set. If you guys want to check that out, it'll be linked in the description box below. So now I'm just going to take my little Santa. This is just a little planter type pail that I found at Dollar Tree, and then I'm going to take 2 of those Dollar Tree Christmas trees. This is a secret little way that I love to make the Dollar Tree Christmas trees appear just a little bit fuller. Just take them, pop them in some styrofoam, whatever container you love, and then take them and kind of wind them around each other, and that gives the appearance that they're just a little bit bigger. And I did have to reposition this as well, and I did hot glue the styrofoam to the base of the little Santa pail. So I'm really loving this so far, and this is a super fun little idea for a kid's room, or just maybe a smaller space, a kitchen counter, or your office, or whatever floats your boat. So now I did go ahead and use some of that Dollar Tree candy stripe mesh, and I'm just cutting 16-inch pieces. What I want to do is create some little poofs to kind of tie into this tree to really doll it up and kick it up a notch. These would also be really fun to make if you guys are doing craft fairs or for a little teacher gift. They would be great for a little classroom. So just take and roll your mesh bundles into just little curls. So you just take and you curl them up. It's super easy. And then you take a pipe cleaner and you're just going to pipe cleaner them right onto your Christmas tree. And don't be afraid of that deco mesh, you guys. I promise it's super forgiving. You can't go wrong with this, especially when you just do the rolls. You guys can see I'm just taking it and rolling it into a little curl and then pinching it between my fingers, add a little pipe cleaner, and voila, you have a ton of fun little dazzling poofs. Okay, so for this Christmas tree, I wanted to let you guys know that I did use 2 rolls of the Dollar Tree white with little red candy stripe mesh. But again, you guys, use whatever colors you have and whatever planters you're going for. So maybe you already have a little planter at home that you could paint to match whatever Christmas decor you're using. Try to use what you already have on hand. I definitely always encourage that. So I just went ahead and created a bunch of those little poofs, and then I'm tying them into this adorable little tree with the pipe cleaners. So now I'm going to go ahead and create a quick little Olivia bow. You're just going to take and you're going to loop the ribbon over on itself, and I looped it over on itself twice, as you guys can see, and then I'm just going to pinch it in the center, and I'm going to go ahead and take another pipe cleaner and just wire that together in the center and then tie it right onto my Christmas tree. And you guys have fun with this. Again, use whatever colors that you love and that you have, and then once you get your little Olivia bow ready, and you guys can notice that I didn't notch it. I'm trying to repurpose and reuse some of my ribbon this year, so I may not be notching all of it, but if you notch it in the center like I've shown you guys before, it does help you poof it out a little bit better. So anyway, I did go ahead and just poof this out by pulling out each loop, and then I used a little bit of that extra tail to kind of create a loop at the top. And here it is. Oh my goodness, so sparkling, so adorable. I did take some of that Dollar Tree candy cane ribbon and kind of cascade it down the fronts and sides of the tree just to give it that little extra pizzazz that you guys know that I absolutely love. I think this is so fun and adorable, and just a great way to add some pops of color to your holiday decor. And of course, you guys know Santa Claus loves those chocolate chip cookies, so definitely don't forget to set out some milk and cookies or hot cocoa for Santa on Christmas Eve. For the next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to create a super adorable little peppermint ornament. So I'm just taking a red and white pipe cleaner and I added some hot glue to the end. And then I'm just going to take and I'm going to begin to wind it into a little circle to kind of make it look like a peppermint. Now this doesn't have to be perfect, so I wound it a couple of times and then I added some hot glue. Be careful if you're doing this, if you're sensitive to getting burns easily. I am using a low temp glue gun, so that really does help me because I can be kind of messy with my glue, but it is a little bit tedious to hot glue in these little super small spots. So I did just go ahead and loop it around several times until I got the right size, and I did trim off the excess because I didn't want it to be too oversized for this smaller tree. And then I want to go ahead and take some Dollar Tree. These are the little straws. You find them in the food storage aisle. That's where my store has them. And then I'm just hot gluing this to the top of this. And then I want to trim it off. What I want to create is a cute little lollipop ornament. I think this looks super adorable, but you guys know I have to go a little extra and add a cute little candy cane ribbon. Again, the sky is the limit, you guys. Whatever colors you love, use that color pipe cleaner and create whatever kind of colors. I think these would be absolutely adorable to do in pinks, whites, blues, purples. I definitely may even be creating more as the season goes along and I share with you guys different styles and colors of decor for Christmas. So here they are popped onto this super adorable little Christmas tree. These are oh so fun and very, very budget friendly, and I really feel like it gives it kind of that custom boutique finished look. I feel like this looks really high end and actually not something that you would see coming from the Dollar Tree. Comment, let me know what you guys think. And do you guys do a candy cane theme? This is the first year I've ever done anything candy cane themed, but I thought it'd be so super adorable for my kitchen. So for the next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to take again some of those little party straws, and this was one straw that I cut into 3 pieces, and then I have some of those little Dollar Tree pom-poms, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hot glue the pom-pom to the top of the little straw. I'm going to create another little candy piece, but this time it's going to be kind of more of like a sucker. This kind of reminds me a little bit of Whoville from Dr. Seuss, like a little bit of a Dr. Seuss type ornament. So anyway, again, you guys think you can use whatever colors that you have. And then of course I am going to go ahead and create a bow. So when I tie a bow for these little smaller ornaments, I just tie it kind of like I would be tying a shoelace. So I just take it and loop it over and pull it through, and then I want to make it really small. And that can be a little bit tricky. So if you find little pre-made bows already done, that can be really fun if you're doing craft fairs, because bow tying can be a little bit time consuming. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and hot glue that bow underneath our little sucker piece, and this is going to create some really fun, very inexpensive ornaments for your little candy cane Christmas tree. So for the next Dollar Tree DIY, I'm going to repurpose and reuse that little mesh tube. So I'm going to take and I'm going to hot glue this ribbon to it. This is that candy striped ribbon that I found at Hobby Lobby, but Dollar Tree does carry a smaller candy striped ribbon that you guys saw me use to make bows on those ornaments. So I'm just going to go ahead and twist it and hot glue it. I want to create like an oversized little candy piece to set underneath my tree. I thought that would be super adorable and just super fun to kind of tie in. I will probably end up making some of these also for my larger tree in my living room if I go with the candy stripe, or maybe out in my little Christmas studio. Now I'm poking the excess ribbon into the end of each side of the little mesh tube roll. And these would also be great. I showed you guys in the last DIY video how to make these using toilet paper rolls and Dollar Tree baby blankets. So now I'm just taking some of those tiny little pom-poms and I'm adding those to the center of the bow just to kind of finish it off again, and going with that kind of Whoville look. And again, you guys could also use bling. Would be really cute to use on the end of this, like some little bling jewels just to jazz it up just a bit. So for the next Dollar Tree DIY, I'm going to take 2 of the Dollar Tree candy canes, and these come in a package, I believe, of 6 or 10, and I'm just going to hot glue this little piece of white evergreen to the front of it. This is a great way to repurpose and reuse some evergreen that maybe has fallen off of a project, or if you just have extra. And then I did have an extra ribbon piece, so I'm just going to use it to tie this candy cane together to give it a little bit of added security. I just tied it in a knot. And then I'm taking those cute little Dollar Tree wooden sticker DIY pieces, and I used the little sparkling stocking. I thought that was super cute. Again, you guys could get super creative with this. How adorable is this with the little oversized candy piece and the little candy cane to set next to your hot cocoa mug that you're going to set out for Santa. And I have had a lot of you guys ask me about the I Love Cocoa mugs. They were actually from the Goodwill, so I didn't buy those retail, but if I find some, I will try to link some in my Amazon store. So here it is in all of its glory, oh so ready for Santa. I love Santa, please stop here, and I love Cocoa, oh my goodness, and how cute is this adorable Christmas tree. Now, as always, I ask that you guys comment and let me know, what is your favorite DIY? Will you be doing these with your kiddos or your grandkids? I'd love to hear your feedback on what's going on. And also don't forget to catch up on my I Love Christmas series. I'll link the playlist down below. Also my I Love Fall playlist. I had over 100 Dollar Tree DIYs to share with you guys. So I love you guys. I thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope you're having a blast with this video.
Okay guys, so here is my thrift store outfit of the day. I just found this really pretty kind of little peasant top. I have one of those really soft $2 Walmart tank tops underneath it. And then I found these really soft jeans at Goodwill paired with my little Crocs, although these would be really cute with some fall boots. It's still pretty warm here though. And then I just have these thrift store earrings. They're kind of jeweled. They're my expensive, not so expensive $2 jewels. And again, thankfully my hair is finally starting to curl again after I gave it a good scissor cut the other day. So anyway, there you guys have it. Thrift store outfit of the day. You guys can definitely get glam on a budget. Mwah. So thank you guys so much for joining me on another fun and fabulous DIY crafty decor adventure. I'd love to share with you guys how you can have a fabulous, gorgeous home on a teeny tiny budget. If you are new and you love to crazy craft and have a gorgeous home on a budget, definitely consider subscribing. I would love to have you be part of this YouTube community. Everybody here is so amazing. And for everybody that comes back and watches my videos, thank you. Without y'all, I would not be here, and it's a true blessing and an honor to have each and every one of you here and comment and share and like my videos. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you guys love to do DIY projects and decorate your homes, I would love to see what you guys are up to. Join me on my Olivia's Romantic Home Facebook group page. All you have to do is request to join, and you can start posting away your fun and fabulous home decor and DIY projects. I also have an Olivia's Romantic Home Instagram page where I post behind the scenes of my wacky little crazy mama crafty life. If you guys want to see that, pop over to my Olivia's Romantic Home Instagram page. So thank you again. I just want to encourage you guys to keep up the good work no matter where you're at in your crafty, your decor journey, or just your journey of life. I know for me, crafting is definitely therapeutic, and I would probably be in the nut house if I didn't have my little glue gun and glitter. So thank you guys again. I'm giving you all the biggest hug. I love you truly to the moon and back. Thank you. I love you, and we will talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.